Hello good people, this is Shankar from Music Production Hub. Today we are going to unbox an audio interface from Antelope. This is the Discrete 8 Synergy Core. We already have an unboxing video of Discrete 8 first gen on our channel. This is the updated version, that is the Synergy Core. This is the user guide for the Discrete 8 Synergy Core. You can check their website for the detailed user guide. Discrete 8 Synergy Core is a hybrid audio interface with both USB and Thunderbolt 2. This manual provides the system requirements and basic features of the device. Next, we are getting a European style IEC power cord. This has a 2-pin plug. We need to use a compatible adapter to convert this to Indian socket, or else we can cut this 2-pin plug and replace it with an Indian standard 3-pin plug. Make sure there is proper earthing while using studio equipments. Next, there is a power adapter in the package. This is similar to a standard laptop AC power adapter. It has a variable input voltage of 100 to 240 and 50 or 60 Hz. The adapter outputs 18 volt, 3.61 ampere and provides up to 65 watts of power. The Discrete 8 Synergy Core works at 18 volt and draws a maximum power of 20 watts. The adapter is made by a third-party company called Channelwell Technology and it is made in China. This connector has a locking mechanism for added safety. The adapter has a sturdy construction and feels good in quality. Next, there is a USB 2.0 cable. The USB cable has around 2 meters of length. Even though the device is a hybrid one, the package doesn't include a Thunderbolt cable. We need to purchase it separately. The Discrete 8 Synergy Core provides 24 input-output buses via the USB. So the USB 2.0 standard is enough for the transfer. Here comes our center of attraction, the Discrete 8 Synergy Core. Let's take it out from the package. The unit feels sturdy in construction and good in quality. The Discrete 8 has lots of inputs and outputs, but it is compact in package. The unit costs around 1,40,000 Indian rupees. Let's look at the front panel goodies. Starting from the left, we have 2 microphone inputs. This can be changed to line or high side inputs too. These are console grade discrete preamps with 6 transistor topology. The preamps are clean and detailed with 65 dB of gain. The Discrete 8 provides a total 8 number of preamps which can be controlled independently via these gain knobs. The gain knob feels good in quality. It's sturdy and not wobbly, but I felt a little more space between the gain knobs would have been better. Next, there is an LCD screen which will provide lots of info and metering. Next, there are 3 function buttons which can be used to enter into different menus. Near to the function button, there is a big knob which can be used to control the output volume of monitors. It will also act as multifunction dial and a push button. Next, we have a built-in talkback mic and its control switch. We can route the talkback to headphones and monitor outputs. Lastly, we have 2 headphone outputs. This can be routed independently via the Antelope control panel. We can drive headphones from 16 ohms to 600 ohms via these headphone outputs. It has 2 headphone knobs which will be handy while doing recording. Let's move to the rear side. The rest of the 6 analog inputs are here. It can be mic or line inputs. The Discrete 8 has analog to digital converters with 121 dB of dynamic range. The mic preamp has an equivalent input noise of -128 dB. So we are getting high specs for the AD inputs in this price domain. Near to the power connection, there are 3 word clock outputs and 1 word clock input. The word clock connection has 75 ohms on BNC up to 192 kHz sample rate. Let's connect the power adapter to the Antelope Discrete 8 Synergy Core. Connect the adapter pin and rotate the thread to lock it. The device has no physical power switch. When you switch on the power adapter, the device will be on standby. 'The 8 Synergy Core' is a 3-pin 2-pin Next, there are stereo SPDIF input-output connections via RCA jack. Below there is a foot switch connection which can be used to mute or switch on the talkback. The Discrete 8 Synergy Core provides 2 sets of ADAT inputs and outputs up to 16 channels. These ADAT connections only work in ADAT mode, which cannot be changed to optical SPDIF. The interface has both the USB 2.0 and Thunderbolt 2 connections. We can only use one at a time. There are 8 line outputs via DB25 connectors. The line outputs provides 118 dB of dynamic range. Next, we have a pair of monitor outputs which provides 130 dB of dynamic range. Finally, we have 2 sets of reamp outputs. This can be changed to secondary pair of monitors via the Antelope control panel. Let's connect the interface to the computer via the provided USB 2.0 cable. Power on the Discrete 8. The window will show please register. Connect your Mac or PC to the internet and start the registration procedure. Start the browser and go to Antelope Audio website. Click on the support link. Click on the Discrete 8 Synergy Core download section. Read the OS compatibility chart by clicking here. The interface has drivers for both Windows and Macintosh. The drivers for USB and Thunderbolt on Windows are separate, so download both. Antelope provides a unified driver architecture for both USB and Thunderbolt on Mac. In addition to the drivers, we need to download the Antelope launchers. The Antelope launcher is a hub for the Antelope interfaces, which is used to register the interface, update, and for the additional goodies. We can control multiple Antelope audio interfaces via the Antelope launcher. Please ensure that your computer meets the provided system requirements. The downloading is progressing in the background. Antelope website only provides updated drivers and launchers. I personally recommend to regularly download and back up the drivers and launcher updates for your interface from the Antelope website. The downloading has been finished. Copy and backup the contents to a folder. Install the Antelope Unified driver for the Mac. Enter your system username and password. The installation has been finished. Next, we will install the Antelope launcher. As I said earlier, one of the uses of the Antelope launcher is to activate the interface. It's a fairly simple installation, just proceed with these steps. After finishing the installation, the Antelope launcher will automatically start. Make sure your computer is connected to the internet for the activation procedure. The Antelope launcher has networking features. It's downloading the launcher server software. The launcher is asking username and password. For proceeding, we need to create an account in the Antelope website. Click on the Create Account button. Here you have to enter the necessary credentials. It is good to create a new email address for the Antelope account. The registration procedure has been successfully completed. To confirm the registration, Antelope will send an email to your email address. Go to your email inbox and click on the link provided. After some moment, the link will redirect us to the Antelope account. There are two buttons, one for the activation and one for claiming the feature. Click on the activation button and select our interface from the list. We can download the drivers and launchers for our interface from the corresponding link. As we have already downloaded the drivers, I am skipping this procedure and going back to the Antelope launcher. Let's start the Antelope launcher. Okay, now the launcher has been started. We can see our interface in this launcher. First we have to log in, provide the credentials we have already entered into the registration procedure. Click login. Now we have successfully logged into our account. Click on the activate device. It will ask a confirmation, press confirm. Follow the procedure on screen. Select the checkbox and click continue. Now the device has been successfully activated. If you check our device, the device has been activated and entered into the metering mode. The next procedure is to download the control panel for the device and update the firmware of the device. Before that, we are changing some launcher settings here. Select the following checkboxes as if newer. The interface control panel and firmware updates are collectively called as bundle versions. So we can select the newest bundle version from here. Click on the update. Click OK. Now we have to wait patiently until the update finishes. The update has been successfully completed. We can start the Antelope interface. Before using the interface, we have to factory reset the device. I will provide the necessary steps in the description. Click on the interface icon to start. The device will always be in standby. We can start the interface by clicking the power button here. This is the Discrete 8 Synergy Core interface control panel. All the options on the interface can be controlled using this control panel. We can see the 8 microphone preamps, gain knob and phantom power options on the top. The device supports sample rates from 32 kHz to 192 kHz. We can change the sample rate from here. We can put the device on standby and start the interface from this power button. I am just closing the panel and launching it again. Click on the launcher settings icon here. The interface LCD screen brightness can be controlled from here. It's always good to put in a lower brightness mode to save the life of the LCD screen. We have different monitor trim options here. Depending upon the monitor, we can choose that. As this is a professional audio interface, we are getting up to 20 dB on the monitor output. The Discrete 8 Synergy Core has 4 mixers in the control panel. We can select the pan low as -3 dB. Next, we have talkback option here. There is a dedicated talkback mic on the interface. From this option, we can choose the internal mic or any of the preamps for the talkback option. The talkback can be assigned to headphone 1, headphone 2 and the monitors. The specialty of the D8SC control panel is it got 4 32 channel mixers for each of the monitor outputs and headphone outputs. We can select different sources for the mixer channels from here. We will do a detailed video on the Discrete 8 Synergy Core control panel later. The another specialty of the Antelope interfaces are they provide analog modeled plugins for their interfaces. It has been processed within the interface by FPGA chips and DSP chips. The Discrete 8 Synergy Core has 2 DSP chips and 1 FPGA chip inside. The interface comes with 37 Synergy Core effects. Antelope provides analog modeled EQs, compressors, preamps, guitar amps and cabinet plugins. The Synergy Core library is getting updated. We can purchase additional effects for our interface from the Antelope website. We can see the entire list of effects here. The grade effects has to be purchased from the Antelope website. In addition to the Synergy Core effects, we have mic modeling present in the Antelope interface. First, we have to activate the provided Antelope Edge Solo microphone before using this. You can check the Edge Solo activation video on our channel. Okay, we are wrapping up the video here. Stay tuned for the detailed video of Discrete 8 Synergy Core control panel. I hope this video was informative. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.